What's going on, y'all? So we are gonna be back here with another video with this Hydreigon team, except I do want to keep doing some team building with this team. I think, Groudon and Calyrex is like a cool legendary pair, but on a team like this, the legendaries that you have is definitely gonna determine what happens pretty heavily, so we do need to find a really good legendary pair to put on this team, and that could, dictate the way that the rest of the team changes a little bit, honestly, as well. So if you do want to see me release some sort of Hydreigon team next month, let me know. I definitely feel like it's been a little bit harder for me to be creative and see good results in this format. I mean, we've stumbled on a few gems like the Eternatus team, the Zygarde team, and they, have really unique things that I really enjoyed utilizing, right? But yeah, it's just been hard, I feel like, to do things that are not super standard and be like, I know this is gonna be good. But what I'm thinking about is Hydreigon, I did fix a little bit, to at least be like fast, which I do want it to be faster than other Kyogres, honestly, so we do have that. It will still need a little bit work, but because it is a dark Pokemon, that means it's going to be able to Dynamax benefit. It will benefit special attackers pretty heavily, right? So I wouldn't say we really want like Yveltal to pair. I would say we probably want Kyogre. So I'm gonna put Kyogre on in place of Groudon, and then we probably won't want the Calyrex anymore, and we could do like Dialga. We could, I mean, not Rayquaza. I don't really want Rayquaza. Lugia, I mean, it's kind of gimmicky. Where's my other legendary box? Where are they? There they are. So let's see. This is my good Zacian? Okay. I'm gonna say Zacian for now is probably my best bet. Unless I wanted to try to make this like a Necrozma team, but I don't, honestly. Like, Necrozma's not really my bag. We could do a Kyurem team, but again, I don't know. We don't use Zacian enough, do we? So let's just use Zacian and Kyogre. And then, I mean, Porygon 2 is cool. Like, I think on this team now, if we're gonna do this, Porygon 2 is kind of like, it's either gonna be supportive or it doesn't really have a purpose. So we could do something like a Tapu Lele. I think what I was thinking about earlier was maybe you could do Cinderace, but we have Life Orb on other things. So is Vicious Boy? No, that's just strong, but it does get Swift Swim, doesn't it? It gets Sand Rush. Okay. I'm kind of thinking this. No, but okay. This is interesting. So we could do Assault Vest Kartana, but if we do that, we're picking up a lot of fighting weaknesses, and we would have to use my... I only have Assault Vest and Incineroars, it looks like. I mean, this one could... do I have anything else Incineroar-wise? Or at least, like, what could I consider besides Kartana, I think is the question. I don't want this team building thing to drag out too long. I think we could also just switch Incineroar off, but we all know that Incineroar is pretty important. or at least is just a good Pokemon. Sorry, I know I'm just kind of like flicking through my boxes now. Maybe... what if I had a Scizor ready, and I could just throw Choice Band Scizor on this team? That would be funny. I have this thing that's, admittedly probably not my best choice. But if you look at its speed, okay, this thing is actually kind of set up for success. So, should we go for it? Like a gopher, you know? I'm kind of thinking about it. So let me do something really quick. I think, and then the question is, what item should I give Beartic? I am excited to use this team, I'll be honest. Like, even if this team does bad, I'm excited to use it. And the question, yeah, it's just what item. So we have Choice Scarf, Rusted Sword, Mental Herb, Assault Vest, Life Orb. What did the Never Melt Ice do? We could give it, like, Mystic Water. The Never Melt Ice, I thought, can actually weaken the power of a Fire-type move, if I'm correct. Which, if it does do that, I'm going to give it Never Melt Ice back. Yeah. So, that's what we want. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do that. If you guys do enjoy the content, of course, feel free to give me a like and subscribe. We are going to be keeping things positive from now on, I promise. So even if things don't go my way, I am not going to be pissy about it. We might have to occasionally point out that the RNG is BS, but you know what I mean. Like, that doesn't mean we're going to get angry. We're going to have fun. Alright. Let's see it. Ooh, yay, we're facing other fun stuff. Unfortunately, Hydreigon is a really bad bring here. Hydreigon is, like, terrible. I think one of my best leads is probably going to be, like, Torn Kyogre. With Zacian. And we might need Incin in the back to deal with the things that we don't like. And I'm gonna say, in this case, if they start like Raichu Xerneas, we just click Taunt Water Spout. Raichu Lapras, okay. I don't prefer that, but that's fine. I think we're gonna lose. My team's actually not that good against Lapras. Which is a little interesting, you gotta be honest. It's interesting. I am wondering what they'll do here. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. So I potentially actually didn't need to switch out there. And I would have really liked to get the damage off on Raichu actually. But I didn't. I could have just stayed in. Yeah, I mean, let's just Tailwind now. And let's just Behemoth Blade the Lapras now. Cause if they KO, what's his name? Okay, that's the amount that I would like. Mr. Pompous. Mr. Oso Krampus. How'd he do there? How'd he freaking do? This is risky, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. Zacian's busted. I mean, well, we all know. It ain't no secret. I do think, however, at this point, we just bring out Kyogre. I mean, we've gotten rid of the biggest threat. So let's Hurricane. These guys are. There shouldn't be a way out of this for them. Because I'm imagining them having Xerneas in the back. And I can turn off my own weather, and then I can Flare Blitz the Ferrothorn. There you go. So, I mean, we're taking the safe route in this one. It's true, but sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes it's the right thing to do. No matter what, we always taunt the Xerneas when we get a chance. So, I can imagine them protecting, but We always do that, and then we turn off our own weather next turn. Gas damage. Ooh, and the rain stops. I will take that. And they disconnect. Alright, pal. Well, you know what? I played it well, and that's what counts. I was pretty afraid of that Max Geyser. I'm glad that Zacian lived. So, you know, it worked. Their team was scary. Like, it was. Sorry. Let me turn the game volume on. You guys know how it goes. Okay, that is a Snorlax. People are really out here today, aren't they? Okay, I wish Beartic would be faster than Kyogre, but it definitely won't. I kinda wanna start Hydreigon Torn. Like, it's just, in the face of certain things, it's actually not a good play. In the face of other things, I will destroy them. So, let's just say that. With Kyogre and Zacian? Zacian's a Pokemon. I just think Grimmsnarl's a pretty good lead for them is all. So, you know how I do things. Dialga Gengar. That's a problem. But I think what you have to ask yourself is, what's the problem about it? You know what I mean? Is the problem that they're gonna want to set up Trick Room? Because that's how I feel. Like, what does that Snorlax do? I want to just Max Quake Dialga and Taunt, but I don't know if it's the right thing to do. I just think if they don't Dynamax Dialga, then it should work. But it's kind of like, would they really go for a Belly Drum setup in this set? You know what I mean? You know? So they are gonna Dynamax. That's kind of what I expected. But I want this Max Quake to help, I guess. You know? The ladder's crazy today. Okay. Is it rude? That's rude. I think we should have still done about. Oh. We should have still done like. Okay, that's bad. Okay, so because what's safer? Kyogre's a really good late game sweep, so I'm gonna send out Zacian and I'm gonna Hurricane the no. So we are gonna have to double up the Dialga is the problem. I wouldn't call it like that big of a problem, but we are gonna have to. Wait, no, I'm gonna lose, because I didn't Tailwind. It depends on how fast Dialga is. No, it's slow. Okay. This should be okay. Like that whirlwind of emotions. Oh my god. Okay. I'm expecting Sash Gengar. So let's hope they don't do a lot of damage. Okay, that's a really cool play. Let's hope we can still do enough to the Dialga. I'm hopeful, because we know they don't have... what's it called? We know they don't have Assault Vest, so I am hopeful. Oh, I don't think I should have been hopeful. Let's see. We do hit. Okay. If I'm being honest, I kind of knew, like, it was risky, but, like, Hurricane does do a decent enough chunk that, like, in that situation. They do have the fish, though. At least we get the Tailwind. Unfortunately, there is diminishing returns, though. So I think you have to ask yourself, like, is it too risky to switch into Zacian right now? And Tailwind. Because I think they should... I don't know, dude. Okay. So I just got really lucky. I'm gonna play rough the Dracovish, and I'm just gonna Thunder Kyogre. It's just like, is that a bad play, you know? Does Dracovish have Protect? Okay. Did we even use anything cheesy in this game? Can someone tell me? Oof. Okay. That was a hit. What did we use? Hey, we got a win with Hydreigon. Good times. And you know what that means? It means we can play another match, and even if we lose, we still had a decent round, right? That thing was not good. He actually did have some special defense investment, which I respect, but he did the thing that I was talking about not doing, which is investing in defense instead of HP. We actually did get really lucky though with that Max Quakes, so... Well, I would have just brought out Zacian if that was, I mean, you know what I mean? That's what I would have had to do. And it would have just gone a little bit differently in that case. Then we would have had to try to sweep in the end. Yada yada. We would have tried, right? But definitely scary. Wait. I mean, whatever, man. Like, do your thing, like. Yeah. Well, he tried, you know. He tried. Alright, 777. Oh, this is a annoying looking team. You know, if Beartick was a special attacker, it would look really solid. Hydreigon's looking pretty nice here. But so is Kyogre. I like starting Hydreigon more than anything. It needs to be careful about getting snarled is all. And, I mean, that's an obvious candidate for what's probably gonna happen, right? I want to lead Torn Hydreigon with, like, should we do it, like, I mean, are we really gaming if we don't bring Beartick to one match? You know? Like, what do we build the team for if we're not going to use all the pieces? Yeah. As I would say, that is a likely story. A likely story. So let's just wait. Think this through. Think this through. Preserve your Dynamax. Just start power and tap. Uh-oh. Please tell me it's not a Sash Regieleki. Please, please. Yeah, you would, my guy. I mean, like, let's be honest. If there's anything you would do, it's wood, and it's that. So please, like, knock out Tornadus or something. So let's see, what do I think I'm gonna have to do here? I'd say we probably do have to bring out Kyogre right now. The problem is that a +1 Regieleki is bad news bears. So maybe we just bring out Beartic. So +1 Regieleki is 277 times 277 +1. I definitely could have brought out Kyogre. That was a really bad play. I could have brought out Kyogre 100%. Wait, no, okay. Let me keep thinking. Because I actually feel like I couldn't have. 277 plus... No, actually I should have been able to. Because Kyogre... would be at like 450. That's what I'm trying to think about. Like, my brain is like having a huge brain fart, but I think it should be like 450. I mean, something's got to be able to KO them here. Let's just say that. They bring out Zacian. That's not fun. What happened last turn? Is that how much their max airstream did? Please, please get a KO with this. Please, gaming. You do that. You do that. How many turns of Tailwind are left? Just one. So I'm totally expecting a Behemoth Blade. But are they expecting me? Yeah. Are they expecting me to be Scarf Kyogre though? Because they're gonna have to target the Kyogre with something. Probably a Sucker Punch. But I have Earth Power. And that's what I'm banking on. We can't lose. We can't lose. Oh my god, dude. What is this team doing? Oh, okay. So their ballsy play did not work for them, and I don't think it was going to go much better for them either way because I had a whole nother turn of Dynamax. So, oh god. Crazy. You see how that goes? So maybe we'll clip up a little bit of that team building process, but, yay! You see what happens when you are in a bit of a better mood, but also when you build a really interesting team. So we did stuff. Cool. So we'll definitely release some form of that code next month. I actually think that way that we just built it is pretty good. So, peace out, y'all, till the next video, and let me know if there's any other crazy things you want me to try, you know. But yeah.